Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I do when I get out of the saddle and I get ready to untack my horse. Remember in the last video I said the last thing that I put on the horse before I mount is the headstall. Whether it's got a bit or whether it's got a hackamore, it doesn't matter, but I always put that on last before I get up into the saddle. I mean, there's no sense in making it any more uncomfortable. I'm very picky that way. You don't have to be, but that's just the way I like to do it. I want the best possible ride out of my horse that I can get, so I'm going to take every advantage I can. So since the headstall is the last thing I put on, guess what? It's going to be the first thing I take off. So she's got her head down nice and low, and over the left ear, over the right ear, and then I just drop it down. Okay, now if you have a bit, what you have to do is grab a hold of the bit. So the left hand would have the bit right here, and then you would take your right hand, bring it over the left ear, bring it over the right ear. But now when you're getting ready to take the headstall down, you control the bit so that you don't bang your teeth as much as you possibly can avoid it. Okay? And so you want to have control. Now some horses, I've got a friend that she taught her horse how to open up its mouth, and he'll open up his mouth and she'll just drop the bit right out of there. And that's pretty cool. That's good if you can do that. And that's the type of relationship that you can have with your horse. So that's great. Like I said, I prefer the hack over the bit any day. So now I got her relaxed. She's almost about ready to fall asleep because she knows now the best part is coming. Okay? And that's to get me and the saddle off her back. All right? So there she is. She's about ready to just go sleepy by there. Look at that. Look at that lip. That lip's gotten kind of jotted out there. And she's just like, will you quit talking? Okay. So what I do is I start my process of untacking by just loosening up the saddle a little bit. I don't take it off right away. And the reason being is they got thousands of little blood vessels, okay? And you're going to inevitably pop some of those blood vessels sometimes, but what I do is take the pressure off slowly. So all I'm going to do here right now is I'm going to loosen the saddle. There we go. Now it's loose. You still got a little bit of weight up there. Now the blood has a chance to get out of those little blood vessels, so to speak, and get her to just be a little bit more relaxed. And that takes the pressure off her back. It takes the pressure off her rib cage. Okay? All right. Now the next thing I do, remember, this is me. I kind of tend to really baby my horse. So that's just what I do. You don't have to do this. But I kind of give him a little massage. And so what I do is I'll take my hand on either end of the saddle pad, and I'm just going to go like this. Okay? Just a nice little back and forth motion. Okay? And I'm going to come over onto the other side, and I'm going to do the same thing. Licking and chewing. So tell me if she doesn't like this. I think she's enjoying this, okay? Who doesn't want to be spoiled? Okay? So, now, I got the result that I wanted. She licked and chewed, or if I got a sigh, or if her head came down. All those are signs that she's telling me, hey, I like what you're doing, and I appreciate what you're doing. Believe me, they do appreciate kindness, okay? So now I can go ahead and take the saddle off. And I'm glad that I have my Australian saddle back. I've converted it over from being an English type of tacking to an English, or cinching rather, to an Western style. I don't like the English style myself. And I've got a friend, his name is Gabe, and he set me up with all of this. So it's really a nice setup and everything. He did a great job for me. He's been very, very helpful. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gabe. All right, now I'll go ahead and take this off. now I'll take the blanket off.